Hello, and welcome to Turner Sensei's Pre-Algebra videos. Today I am recording from the Northwest Mathematics Conference in Seattle, so you'll notice we do not have a whiteboard. We are going to have to make do with the wonders of digital effects and see what we can do. Alright, today's topic is going to be writing linear equations given basic information. So, we've talked previously about how linear equations are written in y equals mx plus b form, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Today we're going to look at how we can find those equations given something as simple as just 2 points. So to demonstrate, let's do this by way of example. So we're going to start with the points 3, 4 and 6, 6. Now, I'm going to show us 2 separate ways of doing this. One is graphical, and one is algebraic. We're going to start with the graphical method first. So, to do the graphical method, we're going to take a coordinate plane, and we are going to plot these points. So we'll go to 3, 4 and 6, 6. I really hope that those were all in the right place, because I am gesturing at thin air right now. Digital magic is going to have to do quite a bit of work. Alright, so once we put that line in, we're going to see that the slope, we go up 2 and over 3. So our slope is 2/3. So y equals 2/3 x plus b. We've got to find what b is. So we're going to look for our y-intercept. In this case, we trace our graph back, and we see that our y-intercept is at 2. So our final form of the equation is y equals 2/3 x plus 2. Next, we're going to look at a way to do this algebraically. So to do this, we're first going to have to clear off this graph, and then we're going to use the slope formula. So if you recall from previous lessons, the slope formula says that m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Don't let the subscripts confuse you. Remember that this just means the slope equals the change in y divided by the change in x. So let's put in the numbers from our points, remembering what y1 and y2 mean, and x1 and x2 for each of these. So we now have m equals 6 minus 4 all over 6 minus 3. This gives us a slope of 2/3. So far it's looking pretty good. We're getting the same result that we got from our graph. But now we're a little bit stuck. We don't have a graph to look at to find our b. So what we're going to have to do instead is substitute in values for x and y and find our b algebraically. So let's do that. And we can choose either of these points. I'm going to show both just to show that this method works no matter which point you choose. I'm going to start with the point 3, 4. So remember that 3 is x and 4 is y, so we're going to rewrite this equation. Instead of being y equals 2/3 x plus b, this is going to be 4 equals 2/3 times 3 plus b. Now we have all of our variables except for b found. So we're going to solve for b. First, we need to multiply this 2/3 by 3, so that becomes 2. Now we're left with the equation 4 equals 2 plus b. This is a one-step equation that we can solve by subtracting 2 from both sides. This gives us b equals 2, so we have the equation y equals 2/3 x plus 2. For our next part, we're going to consider the point 6, 6. So just as we did with the 3, 4 point, we're going to put in 6 and 6 for our x and y values. So we're going to have 6 equals 2/3 times 6 plus b. Again, we're going to multiply this out, so 2/3 times 6 is going to be 4. We have 6 equals 4 plus b, and now we subtract 4 from both sides of the equation to solve for b. which is still 2. So both of these methods, both of these points, give us the same result. So when you are given 2 points and asked to find the equation of a line, you have 2 choices. You can either graph the equation and find the slope and y-intercept that way, or you can use algebra to find the slope and then calculate the y-intercept. I'm going to put up an example for you to try on your own. Please pause the video while you do your work, and then unpause to get your answer. Good luck! Students, please remember to fill out your notes and have those ready to be checked off in our next class session. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comments section below or email me directly. Parents, teachers, and administrators, if you're looking to use these videos, there is curriculum alignment information below as well as links to additional resources. Thank you for watching.